Charles, and I am 34. I was honored to receive the email that I was awarded this award. I belong to a TAPA coalition, which is a teen alliance in Dallas, and the whole committee nominated me. So, of course, I didn't go to that monthly meeting, so I had no idea. So, I thank the Health and Teen Network. I thank TAPA. My mentor was Joyce. She told me 5 years ago, I'm going to make you understand your purpose. I knew at 14, when I got emancipated and I left the open stairs, that I had to give back to the community. I just didn't know how I was going to do it, but I know it was going to be working with teens. Because what I was experiencing, the being alone, isolated, not knowing how to ask for help, being embarrassed, you just don't know where to go. So I knew I wanted to, I just didn't know the path and the direction. But believing in myself, and I was never giving up. My mom was diagnosed with MS 18 years ago. She passed away this February. My father fought in the war. He passed away 14 years ago. And I never understood why my mom was so hard on me. That was hard as a teen, being put out and not having guidance and nobody to talk to. So I continued to have sex, looking for love and attention, not knowing that that wasn't going to get me there. So at some point, that light, because my frontal lobe obviously was not developed, so therefore I didn't know what I needed. But as I got older, I understood I had to stop, reflect, and stop making excuses for not being successful. So when that opportunity came, I said, okay, I think I got it. And I started asking for help, and I was no longer embarrassed. And so getting emancipated about 3 years ago, I emailed the judge that granted me my emancipation because she thought I was a runaway, and I wasn't. She called my mom verified. And I mailed her $100 back and told her that I thank you for sowing that seed in me back in 1992. Because had she not sowed that seed in me, I don't know where I would be today. My mom, so hard, didn't get it. But my mother passed away Valentine's Day this year. And it was the day before, she hadn't spoken for 6 months. I was gonna fly out there, and my flight kept getting canceled. The new airlines, Virgin America, just kept getting canceled. I was like, okay, Lord, I need to get to my mom. My mom called me that morning. She said, don't forget, I have the same prayers that you have. I don't want you to see me this way. I want you to remember me the way that I was. And guess what? I'm proud. I thought for a very long time. I needed my mom to say that. But what God showed me is I was proud of myself. So when my mom finally said she was proud of me, it was okay. And she needed me to know that I forgave her. But I understand, because there is no book to parenting. You learn as you go, but at some point, you've got to take ownership for your choices. So what I do now as a teen parent coordinator with Flynn in Dallas, my teen young girls and young boys, they can't tell me, Ms. Charles, you don't understand. They can't give me that excuse, because not understanding is not an option. To me, an excuse is a well-thought-out lie. It's either you will or you won't. So I thank my children. My youngest daughter, she's 18. She called me this morning. She said, Mama, I got an A. Yeah. And I said, guess what? So did Mama, because I got an A. I graduated in November. Then my baby boy called. He said, Mama, I aced my math test. We just stopped because he failed his first 6 weeks. I said, Asante, what's going on? He says, I don't get it. I said, well, then it's my job to help you get there. Teachers are phenomenal. They give you the tools and the skills, but as parents, if we don't get involved, our children will not be successful. So by me not having my mom, when I thought that I needed to have her, it was a good thing because God saw a different purpose. So what I lacked in my teen parenting, I'm able to instore, empower, and encourage with my children. Because yes, there's discipline, but if there's not empowerment and encouragement behind that discipline, your children are still going to go whichever way they want to go. So I thank you for this time. Thank you for this award. I love everybody.